Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, The King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is update for the brand Hamidi. Brand Hamidi is another Middle Eastern brand from United Arab Emirates. They impressed me a lot. I bought a couple of fragrances from them before and they were so good that I had to get another one to see they are legit good brand. And from this one, the third bottle, yes, they are amazing. So this one in particular called Hamidi Black Oud EDT. It says non-alcoholic on it, so I have no idea what's going on there. So probably instead of alcohol, they putting other carriers like IC Super, like Ambroxan, and things like this. So this one is 100 ml and EDT. In United Kingdom, you can find it under £20. Which is amazing value for money, absolute bargain. It's not readily available everywhere. Probably you can only find it one place altogether. Do your research, see if it's available in your area, in your country, and how much it is. Okay, so this is targeted unisex, although it's very masculine. It's uber masculine. But if you like this kind of fragrances, then you can wear it easy. And if you are a lady, in terms of age, definitely 25 and up to be on the safe side, because again, this is layered, complex, deep, dense, resinous, dark, smoky. So this is definitely a mature nose. For occasion, this is better suited for cooler weather. I guess you can use it in maybe spring and autumn, but summer I don't think is a good idea because again it's very heavy hitter. In terms of occasion, definitely going out, special occasion, evening, and things like that, because this is on the opulent side of things. So who is it for? This is definitely for people who like their fragrances to be dark. So this is very dark, Gothic dark, very dense, very thick, very smoky. Let me tell you the performance. The performance for Edited Toilet is very good. On my skin it went easily over 8 hours. On t-shirt it went easily over 10 hours. So very good for Edited Toilet especially. So for Edited Toilet this is excellent. So in terms of performance, yes. In terms of presentation, yes. For under £20, again, it's a very good. Although it's on the simplest side of things, but I don't mind at all. As long as you give me good juice, the simpler, the better for me in terms of presentation. In terms of longevity and performance is good. In terms of presentation is good. In terms of smell is very good. In terms of projection, you get arm length of projection for 2 hours and then slowly will subside. So again, very good for the toilet. So this is, if you like, I'll put you in the right direction, right mindset, right picture, mental picture. This is almost a combination of Tom Ford Tuscan leather plus Tom Ford Oud wood. Yes, these two together, mash them up and you get this bad boy. Because these two together making it darker than both Tuscan leather and Oud wood by Tom Ford. And because when they combine these two, they get much darker composition. So this is very dark. As it says, Black Oud is correct. Correct naming and correct coloring for it. The coloring is very appropriate. So it opens up very similar to, almost similar to Tuscan leather 100%, but later on it gets darker and darker. So it's much darker than Tuscan leather. Tuscan leather got that fruity raspberry feel to it, which it makes it a little bit on the I won't say lighter things, but it balances things out. Here you still can get some raspberry, but because of the oud and the other dark resins in here, it makes it much darker than Tuscan leather. And also because there's a big leather in here which is quite black and dark, it makes it much darker than oud wood by Tom Ford. So if you like, it's a combination, almost combination of those two, or at least partly combination of those two. So let's say, for example, 60% Tuscan leather, 40% Tom Ford oud wood, or Tuscan leather, oud wood, and other resins as well. So this is I want you to imagine it. I want you to know what kind of smell is going to be similar to give you the mental picture. So it opens up very smoky, very dark, very resinous, and leather. The leather here is black, so it's a quite appropriate naming for it. So it's a black leather, it's a dark leather, it's a realistic leather. So if you smoky, dusty, ashy, powdery almost, dark, resinous, leathery, black leather, grassy, but the grass here is dark grass. It's like more leafy grass, grass which is almost on fire. It's because of the smokiness. So dark grass, dark leaves, dark trees, dark leather. So imagine you go into a forest, and this forest is very dark and it's very dense and dark, and you smell all sorts of things. You smell animals, you smell vegetation, you smell earth, you smell mud, you smell mushrooms, you imagine it is in there. I smell something like definitely oud. Oud is very prominent in here, and the oud here is again on the dark side of things. That resinous, is dark, is gooey, is smoky, is on fire. So again, very dark. This is Gothic, okay? So you need to like your Gothic fragrances. If you never had a Gothic fragrance and you want to try a Gothic fragrance, this is a good way to start, because it's under 20 quid, it doesn't break the bank. But I can imagine this is not for everybody. This is for almost a small minority of people who they like challenging fragrances. They like them to be unusual, challenging, or they want them to be something out of norm, something out of trend. See, this is definitely out of trend, out of norm, out of what you buy these days in the market. So for that, I cannot praise it enough. It's amazing. For me, this is perfection in a bottle, but for many people, it can be put in. It could easily put people off. It is unapologetically dark. It's unapologetically resinous, smoky, dense, danky, almost animalic. Tiny bit of animalicness. It's not super animalic, but definitely a little bit of animalicness in here, which has come from the leather, combination of the leather and the resins and the oud and spices and the incense. There is a big incense in here as well, which again adds to those darkness and adds to the smoky aspect of it. So smoky, dark, dense, dinky, muddy, almost going to the mushroom realm of things. I can smell something like a galbanum in here as well, because galbanum gives that smoky aspect to it as well. So galbanum is definitely in here. I can smell it. So overall, this is not for the faint-hearted. This is for people, either you know what you're doing and you're buying this, or if you don't know what you're buying, you have to be super open-minded and adventurous. So you need to go in a realm of madness, crazy fragrances, and this is for you. So if you like them Gothic, if you like them dark, leathery, unapologetically dinky, danky, smoky, leathery, earthy, woody, woody, smoky, fiery, some sort of fire, but the fire is not hot fire, it's on a cooler fire. Leafy, wood chippy, wood trunky, what else? It is amazing. It is very, very complex. So again, imagine Tom Ford Tuscan leather plus Tom Ford wood, mash them up together and you're getting this. And it's also darker than both those two. So because it's amalgamation of these two plus they made it very, very dark. It's darker, definitely is darker than those two. So even if you smelled Tuscan leather and wood and you think, okay, I like those, but imagine it much darker than those two, okay? So overall, 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely beautiful. This is perfection in a bottle, especially for the price. This is to me no-brainer. But again, this is not for everybody. Either you need to know what you're buying, or you are very, very adventurous and you don't mind something to hit you in the face and wake you up in the morning. Because at the moment I'm reviewing it about in the morning, and definitely is waking me up. I smell something like a dark coffee as well in here, which is making it even more interesting. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. The quality of it is mesmerizing, as well as the madness of the composition of it. I can't smell any harshness, I can't smell any syntheticness, I can't smell any chemical. How do they manage this? It's just unbelievable. For the price, Tuscan leather is about £300 for 100 ml. Wood is £300 for 100 ml, and this bad boy is under 20 quid. Are you mad? Are you crazy? Wow, wow, wow. Hamidi, well done. Such a beauty in such a amazing composition and such a good quality for such a low price. Well done, Hamidi. And we in the fragrance community, we should support these people when they make something very, very good for such a good price. We should go and buy it to support them, to encourage them to make things like this in future, instead of going and wasting money on those multi-millionaires and multi-billionaires, which they don't care whatsoever about any of us. Okay guys, so 100% recommendation with a bot, and that bot is, as I said, either you know what you're buying or you're adventurous. The other thing is, this is to me absolute gorgeousness. I adore it. By the way, the wifey liked it, which is very, very strange, because usually this kind of fragrances she can't stand, but because the composition is so well done, she absolutely she wasn't overjoyed or she wasn't mad about it, but she enjoyed it, she liked it, which is again is complete surprise to me. But me, I'm in love with this one. I absolutely adore it. I think it's a bargain of the century. Imagine those two fragrances together for such a low price. Okay guys, I hope that was informative. I hope that you learned something. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you encourage me, you help me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Your help, your motivation will take this channel a long way, and I appreciate that very much. If you want to buy one of my own fragrances, they are out of this world. They are super artistic, ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money, but you need to live in our kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye, bye, bye.